LeBron holds court in Cleveland. Meanwhile, it's 1-2-3 Cancun for OKC. All that plus coverage of the 2018 NFL Draft, plus your top stories from around the web. Sports, drugs, and entertainment starts now. You already know who the fuck it is. It's your host with the most from coast to coast. Let's Sauce. Back at it. Here to bring you another episode of Sports, Drugs, and Entertainment. Now, as you niggas see, we had to switch up the format a little bit. Before we get into anything, I just want to hit you niggas with some news. We got to do a little bit of cleaning, you know what I'm saying? We switching up. Like I said, we switching up the format. We switching up shit just a little bit. I'm still trying to get it right so I can bring you niggas the best product possible. But long story short, we're going to be going from every week to every 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? So we can cover more, you know what I'm saying? Give me a little more time to get my shit together, whatever, whatnot. Other than that, let's get right into it. 2018 NFL Draft was held on Saturday. 256 aspiring hopefuls were taken by various NFL teams, including 11 quarterbacks, including the number one pick, Baker Mayfield, from Oklahoma. Now, round one. I'm only going to do the top 10 picks, so bear with me. Cleveland Browns took Baker Mayfield at number 1. The New York Giants took Saquon Barkley from Penn State. The New York Jets took Sam Darnold from USC. The Cleveland Browns took Denzel Ward from Ohio State. The Denver Broncos took Bradley Chubb from North Carolina State. The Indianapolis Colts took Quentin Nelson from Notre Dame. At number 7, the Buffalo Bills took Josh Allen from Wyoming. At number 8, the Chicago Bears took Roquan Smith from Georgia. At number 9, San Francisco 49ers took Mike McGlinchey from Notre Dame. And at number 10, the Arizona Cardinals took Josh Rosen from UCLA. That's your top 10 picks for the 2018 NFL Draft. A lot of big names in there. Crazy draft, man. It's going to be an exciting season for you NFL heads. It's personally not my thing, but, shout out to y'all, because I know you niggas fuck with it. Other news! The motherfucking playoffs started this week, god damn it! I can't even say started, my nigga, because they finished up this week. First round of the NBA playoffs are done. They officially finished up today. LeBron held court in Cleveland. Exciting Game 7, a thriller, boy. It came down to the motherfucking wire, but Cleveland was able to hold off the Indiana Pacers 105-101 to move on to the second round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. This shit was crazy, man. It's been an exciting playoff so far. Like I said, I didn't see that shit coming at all. The Pacers came out swinging, took LeBron and the Cavaliers to 7 games. It was an exciting Game 7, but I ain't even gonna hold you niggas. It kind of seemed like off the rip that Indiana didn't come to play. I don't know. They just didn't show up like they was coming for a Game 7. You know what I mean? Especially going up against LeBron James. Like, say what you want to say about the nigga. You can't take nothing away from him. You know what I'm saying? He's an amazing talent. He's an amazing, incredible player, man. You know what I'm saying? The way he performed in Game 7s is nothing short of incredible. And he showed that again tonight. So shout out to the Kings. Shout out to Cleveland. I'm sure they're going to be celebrating, you know what I mean, getting their rest, resting up, because they're facing Toronto next. You know they're the number 1 seed coming out of the East. I don't know, man. I don't know about this next series. I don't think they're going to have as tough a time with Toronto as they did with Indiana. However, Toronto is a different beast this year. But still, man, you know what I'm saying? I think they still suffer from a lot of the same problems, you know what I mean? They kind of had a time with Washington, you know what I'm saying? It only went to 6 games, but they still, you know what I mean? They had it wasn't a walk in the park, I should say. But let's get back to these results. So, first round in the Eastern Conference, Toronto took on Washington, beating them 4-2. Toronto advances to face Cleveland. Cleveland took on Indiana, like I was saying earlier. They beat Indiana 4-3. Philadelphia Sixers took on the Miami Heat, beating them 4-1, completing a gentleman's sweep. Boston beat Milwaukee 4-3. Thrilling Game 7, also held last night. So Philadelphia will move on to take on Boston. Two young teams coming out of the East. A lot of young guns, a lot of young stars, a lot of young firepower. This is the matchup I'm most interested in seeing right now in the second round. Across the board from the Eastern or Western Conference, man. I think it's going to be really entertaining, man. Ben Simmons just been balling the fuck out, boy. I'm telling you, man. That boy been doing his thing. Joel Embiid is becoming more and more into his own. You know what I'm saying? Now they got Markelle Fultz in the fold. He coming back from his injury. I'm excited to see what Markelle Fultz is going to do and blossom into next season after he's really got time to play and adjust to the league. You know what I'm saying? He spent a lot of time out with an injury. I believe it was a shoulder injury. So yeah, I'm interested to see what he gonna come in and do, man. On the other side, you got cats like Jason Tatum coming in and busting ass, and Terry Rozier doing his goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? He was a all-star, boy. You know what I'm saying? He was playing all-star caliber basketball against the Bucks. Shout out to the whole Boston because they really showed up big time. You know what I'm saying? With their two biggest stars being out with injuries. Postseason time, being Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Boston, shout out to Philly, man. I'm really excited to see that. Switching gears on the Western Conference, first round. We had the number 1 seed Houston taking on the number 8 seed Minnesota. They completed the gentleman's sweep 4-1. Houston over Minnesota. We also had number 4 seed Oklahoma City taking on the number 5 seed Utah. Now this one was a shocker. Utah with the young gun Devin Mitchell arguing for another reason why he should be Rookie of the Year. Him and Ben Simmons came out and completely what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? They completely did away with the myth that, you know what I'm saying, rookies cannot perform in the postseason, because the numbers they've been putting up have been absolutely incredible. To watch these guys on the court, Jason Tatum too, to watch these cats on the court doing their thing has been nothing short of amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's great basketball. It's wild entertaining. You know what I mean? But anyway, Utah beat Oklahoma City 4-2. Now, Oklahoma City will, not Oklahoma City, but excuse me. Utah will go on to face Houston in round 1. That game was actually today. I'm going to see if I can get the scores for y'all in 1 second. But back to what I was saying, man. Like, these young boys is out here balling, man. You got to give them all the credit in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? They not making no excuses. They coming out here and doing what they got to do. You know what I'm saying? To get their team to win, man. I love it. Playoff fucking basketball. It's exciting. You know what I'm saying? Also, number 3 seed Portland Trailblazers took on the number 6 seed New Orleans Pelicans, falling 4-0. Pelicans swept the Trailblazers. There's a lot of questions I have for Portland in my mind. What do y'all think is the thing I want to ask about Portland? What do y'all think is the window for them? Like, do y'all think they get dismantled after this season? Like, something got to give, B. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all, year after year, y'all coming up short, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, something is not working between Dame and McCullough. Like, y'all got to switch that shit up there, B. Like, some pieces got to be moved. I don't know if it's they coach. Who's the coach up there? Quinn Snyder, I think. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's the coaching. I don't know if it's the front office. I don't know if it's the players. I don't know what it is in Portland, but something up there is not working. You know what I'm saying? They need to really sit down and figure it out. Because they keep coming up short, man. You know what I'm saying? It's getting ridiculous at this point. Damian Lillard is a hell of a talent. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see him win something. Yeah, I mean, it's fucked up, but hey, it is what it is. But at the same time, I feel like he still got a lot of maturing to do as a player, even though he's been in the league for you know what I'm saying, a little while, my nigga, a little minute. You know what I mean? But he still got a little bit of maturing to do. Before he really step into that role like a leader, like a leader and a closer, in my mind. But yeah, he still got time. last but not least, we had Golden State also completed a gentleman's sweep of the San Antonio Spurs 4-1. They went on to face the New Orleans Hornets in the second round, who they beat last night. Now, what I want to talk about in the playoffs is, one thing I want to talk about is OKC, man. Like, what the fuck is going on, man? Do y'all think, and this is some shit I want to ask y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm from Syracuse, New York, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I will forever be a Carmelo Anthony fan. Now, being that said, I'm also a Golden State Warrior fan, so I don't ever want to see OKC beat the Warriors. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always feel like my team gonna come out on top. Dub Nation, daddy, you niggas already know what time it is. However, like, what do y'all feel about that, man? Like, my thing is, like, I feel like that's a team. It's three dudes that I feel like that's a classic example for younger NBA fans of, like, just because it look good on paper don't mean it's gonna work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, come on, man. Like, look at their numbers from Game 6, man. Like, it was fucking terrible, bro. Look at them shooting numbers from Game 2. Like, they went 0-14 in the fourth quarter, I believe. It was either Game 2 or Game 3. Like, that shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? You got 3 fucking All-Stars, bro. Like, I got 22 All-Star appearances, something like that between y'all, like, combined. Like, that shit is ridiculous, man. But back to the point I was making, like, do y'all think it's over for Melo, man? Like, do y'all really think he ever gonna get a ring? Do you think he gonna be one of them NBA players that was really great, you know what I'm saying? But never really accomplished much, man. You know what I'm saying? He played, put up a lot of scoring numbers, put up a lot of big numbers, was known as a great scorer, but never really got the job done, you know what I'm saying? Never really took home an MVP. He never got an MVP. He don't got any rings, so it's like, damn, B, like, you know what I'm saying? You were LeBron neck and neck. LeBron got fucking, 3 rings on 2 different teams. You know what I'm saying? He got X amount of MVPs, 15 All-Star appearances. Like, come on, dog. Like, come on, B. I don't know, man. I want to see Melo win something, but I don't think he going to do it, man. I feel like this was his last shot, man. You know what I'm saying? He been recently quoted in the media saying that he's not coming off the bench. Like, he got too much pride, too, man. Like, I don't know, man. OKC got to get it together. I think Russ wanted too much. Max Kellerman was saying that. I was watching First Take a couple days ago. Max Kellerman was saying that, like, he a victim of passion. And that shit is true to a certain effect. When I first heard it, I thought that shit sounded kind of bugged out. But he do, man. Like, he too much of a hothead. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he really got to slow down and focus. To me, at least. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on the court. I don't play basketball. I'm not great at basketball, so I can only critique so much. But you know what I'm saying? Like, to me, he gotta just slow it down. He gotta focus. And he really gotta hone in on that killer instinct. Like, he got all the pieces. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't average a triple-double in back-to-back seasons if you didn't. You know what I'm saying? But he gotta really slow it down, focus it, and hone in on his shit, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got to make the right decisions at the right time. Like, you know what I mean? It's too much hero ball. It's too much of him just like, give me this shit. I'm going to win the fucking game. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do this, that, and third. Like, I don't know, man. Let me know what y'all think. Yeah, man. Playoffs are still ongoing. Let me know what y'all think about that. We're going to switch gears, though. Into the world of motherfucking entertainment, bitch. God damn, there was a lot going on. 420 was last Friday for all my motherfucking smokers and my tokers. You know what I'm saying? If you want like me, make some motherfucking noise. Fendi 2 times for motherfucking Tuesday. Alright. I mean, 420 was Friday, whatever. Also on 420, J. Cole dropped this motherfucking long-awaited album. Out the blue, BKOD. It was an album he said to have multiple meanings. He reportedly broke first-day streaming records on both Spotify and Apple Music in the U.S. Let's go to TMZ. Let's go to the Shade Room for more. Roommates, it hasn't even been a week yet and J. Cole's new album KOD is already breaking records. According to The Verge, J. Cole just beat out Drake, who previously held the record with his album views by nearly 1 million streams. In a tweet, Spotify confirmed that KOD was streamed 36.6 million times in the US in the first 24 hours. As of now, Apple Music is also projected to surpass Spotify's first day streaming record, giving J. Cole the new title of I don't even know, because it say read more at the Shade Room, but we're not even finna do all that, because we got what the fuck we need out the goddamn article. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy J. Cole. I'm glad real hip-hop is fucking winning. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing a lot of niggas out here fronting like they really listen to Cole and they really fuck with my man like that. But you know what? At the end of the day, I'm not even mad at y'all niggas, because it's all good publicity. You feel me? Yeah, y'all gonna help my man go platinum again in no time. So shout out to J. Cole, you know what I'm saying? Big things popping. Shout out to Cole, shout out to Rock Nation, if that's who he signed to. You know what I'm saying? It's either Rock Nation or Def Jam. What else? Your motherfucking man MEEK Mill is back. You heard? Now, earlier this week, hold on. That we can't even say that shit. We gotta throw the motherfucking horns on. MEEK Mill is motherfucking home, niggas. Now, MEEK Mill was released earlier this week, motherfuckers. Let's get into this story, B. You know what I'm saying? On Tuesday, MEEK Mill was finally released from prison and received a warm welcome from home from all of his fans and peers. Shortly after, he sat down for the latest episode of Dateline NBC, where he joined Lester Holt for his first televised interview since being released from behind bars. In the preview of the episode, Meek said, "I haven't slept 1 minute since I've been out of prison. I'm actually like culture shock. Coming from a small cell back into the real world. So I think my body has to just adjust at this point." You know what I'm saying? You can catch that interview tonight. Actually, it's Sunday, you know what I'm saying, but by the time y'all hear this, it might be Monday. But you know, it exists on the internet. We living in a digital age, so that's that. Moving on, in other news, I don't even really want to give this nigga no motherfucking airtime, dog. I really don't, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's relevant news in the culture, man. So let's get into this bozo ass nigga. Now, Kanye West has been the trending motherfucking topic all week. You know what I'm saying? Earlier this week, he took to Twitter. His Twitter finger's been heavy this week. You know what I'm saying? He tweeted out a lot of shit. He tweeted out a lot of controversial shit. Basically sending fans and people alike into an uproar. One of the most noteworthy things that he came out One of the most noteworthy things that he came out and said was he came out in support of Donald Trump, which was wild, crazy. You know what I'm saying? Also, he came out and said that he was, you know, he gave a lot of information as to various projects coming from him and other artists on good music. For people who actually listen to their shit and fuck with them hard like that. I don't, but you know what I'm saying? I'm aware that other people do. But yeah, the biggest thing that people took away was his support for Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? He also came out and praised left wing. I don't even want to say the bitch name. I don't want to give people I don't fuck with no type of airtime, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga came out and said a whole bunch of shit. But just to read a couple of the tweets this motherfucker said, you don't have to agree with the Trump, but the mob can't make me not love him. We are both dragon energy. He is my brother. I love everyone. I don't agree with everything everyone does, and that's what makes us individuals, and we have the right to independent thought. Another tweet said, if your friend jumps off a bridge, you don't have to do the same. Ye being ye is a fight for you to be you. For people in my life, the idea of Trump is pretty much a 50-50 split, but I don't tell a Hillary supporter not to support Hillary. I love Hillary too. He goes on to say, I love when people have their own ideas. You don't have to be allowed anymore. Just be. Love who you want to be. Love who you want to love. That's free thought. I'm not even political. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. And I'm also all the way out of the sunken place. I'm not scared anymore. I'm not scared of the media. I'm not scared of the past. I'm optimistic about the future. This tweet is in love, not fear. My wife just called me and she wanted me to make this clear to everyone. I do not agree with everything Trump does. I don't agree 100% with anyone but myself. Now, a lot of, like I said, this shit has caused a lot of media uproar. A lot of fans is, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people is mad about this shit, B. Here's my thing, my nigga. I'm not mad about the nigga opinion. You know what I'm saying? He feel how he feel. But at this point, it's just like, we been gave up on Kanye. Like, you know what I'm saying? I asked this question before with Justin Timberlake and his nigga in the woods shit, but like, is we even here for this shit, my nigga? Like, I'm so over Kanye and his shit, my nigga. Like, for real, B. If this shit is the promoter album, my nigga, is wild corny. Like, you clearly run out of ideas, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You really need to hang it up. If you resorting to shit like this, my nigga, to try to sell fucking records, my nigga, after all the shit that you done did and all the shit that you done accomplished, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Just throw the whole rapper away, my nigga. Throw the whole nigga away, B. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's at best. At worst, this is actually how the nigga feel, and you know what I'm saying? The process is complete. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not at all surprised he came out and said none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at none of this shit. He been a bozo for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I think with him losing his mom, that shit had a real profound effect on his mental. Like, real rap, man, like, people don't put enough stock in that. I don't believe, at least, people put enough stock in, you know what I'm saying, the effect that had on that man, that really traumatized him. You know what I'm saying? I think his mom was his best friend, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was the only constant in his life through a lot of change, you know what I'm saying? So, that shit fucked him up, dog. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know. I thought he was out of his mind. Like, the way people feeling now, like, you know, how they jumping out the window with the nigga, that's how I felt when he, like, was like, nigga, I'm really marrying Kim Kardashian. Like, that's how I felt. That's how I knew when it was like, oh, yeah, this nigga, like, the transformation is, like, it's over. Like, you know what I mean? And it's fucked up. And the reason it's so fucked up and it's hard to watch and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, for a lot of heads and a lot of fans is because Kanye West came in on his fucking neo-soul shit, like his Afrocentric back then, you know what I'm saying? Black empowerment shit, B. You know what I mean? He made it cool to be smart and know about yourself and know about your history and be enlightened and be empowered. Now, you know, fast forward X amount of years later, over a decade later, all these accomplishments and shit, like, you turn into the very same thing that you used to speak out against, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? I don't know, man. It's sad, B. You know what I mean? It's sad and it's pathetic, but I'm over it at the same time. Like, you know what I mean? It's niggas out there trying to reach out to that man, trying to get him talk to the motherfuckers, but at the end of the day, what that man got to talk about, like, you know what I mean? Like I said, at the end of the day, at best, this is a sad ass, a pathetic reach, you know what I'm saying, to sell records. At worst, this is how he actually feel, you know what I'm saying? And if that's what it is, we just gotta accept that man for him. Be like, it ain't gonna be, you know, we not getting the college dropout, the graduation Kanye no more. It's this new Kim Ye fat bleach blonde top, make America great again, snapback wearing. You know what I'm saying? This is the nigga we stuck with, nigga. You heard? Excuse me. I just hope whatever he evolve into after that is, you know what I'm saying, way better, my nigga. Because that shit just look bad, cuz. And again, I want to stress, this nigga don't got no real friends, B. You know what I'm saying? Mad times through the years, it should have been somebody that came and was like, yo, Kanye, you wildin', my nigga. Like, you looking crazy. Because I know if it was my niggas or the gram, I'm pulling my man to the side. Yo, bro, you out here looking wild, my nigga. Like, you got to check yourself, my nigga. Like, you feel me? You out here moving crazy, baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all love, my nigga. I don't want to see you out here like that. You feel me? Now, depending on what a nigga go through, they might give you an ill-ass response, cousin. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it is what it is. At that point, you just got to let a nigga rock. You feel me? So, I don't know, man. I hope that nigga find whatever he looking for in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm over the bullshit and the fuckery personally. So that's that. Enough of Kanye's bullshit. Last but not least, man. The sad fucking day in hip-hop culture, y'all. Excuse me. Sad fucking day in hip-hop culture, my niggas. And I said this shit was coming, B. If y'all listen to my fucking podcast, I said this shit was coming, my nigga. I said like 2 episodes ago, you know what I'm saying, they was going to find something to pin on Bill Cosby, and goddamn if they didn't do it. Let's go to fucking the shade room for the report. Bill Cosby found guilty in sexual assault retrial. According to NBC News, Cosby was convicted by a grand jury of 3 counts of aggravated indecent assault. The verdict comes just less than a year after another jury was unable to reach a verdict on the charges. Cosby could spend up to 10 years in a slammer and a fine of up to $25,000 on each of the accounts. Bro, like I said this shit, my nigga. Now I'm gonna read the accounts to you niggas, cuz. Count 1, without her consent. Count 2, while she was unconscious or unaware. Count 3, while she was intoxicated or drugged. He was found guilty on all 3 of these accounts in his retrial. This is a sad day, man. You know what I'm saying? It's ill. Like, I want to be mad about the shit, and I want to say it's slander, and it is to a certain extent, but at the end of the day, you know, if you read this shit, and if you really follow the case, my nigga, he admitted to a lot of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I can only be so mad about this shit. It's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. And before I even say anything like that, I don't at all want to sound like I'm coming out in support of like I'm championing rape or some shit like that, or I'm making it sound like that shit is cool or alright, because that shit is never cool, it's never alright. You know what I'm saying? It's a terrible, terrible thing, you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't wish that on nobody, you know what I'm saying? My heart goes out to anybody that ever went through that. You know what I mean? That shit is bugged out and it's just foul, man. And the fallout to it is just, it's sad, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because what it means to the culture, my nigga, like, we don't have many black leaders, cuz. And it's fucked up because, you know what I'm saying, he was like an unofficial black leader. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to say a black leader. He was somebody that we held to high stature in the black community. You know what I'm saying? In the hip-hop culture, my nigga. Even though this was a man who constantly criticized our culture, criticized his own people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit that I didn't necessarily feel was true. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he took it overboard a lot of times with it, but it's fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this was a pillar in our culture, my nigga, and now we gotta watch this nigga get drugged through the mud like this shit. Be like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, bro, it's bad, man. Like, you know what I mean? It was published news reports earlier this week about his show being taken out of syndication. Now, if you know anything about anything, when your show get put into syndication, that's millions of dollars. Like, I ain't gonna say millions of dollars, but that's a nice residual check. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you own any part of if you was part of the production in any way, shape, or form, like you got any type of rights to that property, that's a nice couple dollars, B. And Cosby got like 4 different. He been literally coming out with television shows since 1969, my nigga. Like, he all had like 3 or 4 different sitcoms, you know what I'm saying? Not including the fucking Kids Say the Darndest Things, like America's Funny. I think he hosted that for a while. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just wild, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? The fallout is really bad. All this endorsement and shit is pulling out. It's terrible, man. Temple rescinded they honorary degree. It's just bad, man. Like, I hate to see shit like that, but at the end of the day, like I said, man, the nigga admitted to a lot of this shit. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is, B. It looks like, you know what I'm saying, because of his age and shit, he gonna be able to avoid jail time. You know what I'm saying? They talking about now about putting him on house arrest. But it's just ill, B. It's a sad day in hip-hop. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. This is bad, man. Hold your head, Bill. Prayers for the fucking, prayers to the victims, B. Because, you know, that shit is wild. But we don't ever want to end the show on a bad note. You know what I'm saying? I don't doom and gloom shit. So we're going to end it on a positive note. Now, a couple weeks ago, it was reported that 26-year-old was the youngest Chick-fil-A franchisees. Now, apparently it was a little more to the story. Shorty is now 33, and she's opening up her second Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? She opened up her first when she was 26. Ashley Lamoth opened her first Chick-fil-A at 26 out in LA. Now at 33, she opening her second location. She been with the company since she was 15. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of positivity, man. Just the goals to show you anything you put your mind to, you can accomplish. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to wrap it up. It's been another episode of Sports, Drugs, and Entertainment. As always, I'm your host with the most from coast to coast /Sauce. As always, remember to follow me online at Facebook at Less Sauce. Twitter at Big L. Snapchat and Instagram at Kingfisher 9000. Remember to love each other, spread love, seek knowledge, win yourself. I'm out.